Hello and welcome back to the GCP-Mindset channel. Let us explore the world of central laboratories in clinical trials, a topic that might not always get the spotlight, but is absolutely vital to the success of clinical research. If you're a clinical project manager, study coordinator, or sponsor, this episode will help you better understand the value central labs bring to the table, from data consistency and quality control to technological innovation and global coordination.
Welcome to the GCP-Mindset channel and all topics on clinical research.
Let us start with the basics. What is a central lab? A central laboratory in clinical research is a highly specialized facility that handles the analysis and management of biological samples collected during clinical trials. Unlike local labs that operate independently and might follow different protocols, central labs provide a standardized and centralized approach to laboratory testing. This means that no matter where in the world the sample comes from, it's processed under consistent conditions using the same methodologies. This centralization is particularly important in multi-center trials, where having consistent test results across all study sites is crucial. So in a way, central labs are the great equalizers in clinical trials, making sure data from different sites can actually be compared and trusted. Now, let's take a look at how this model came to be. Historically, clinical trials relied on local labs to analyze samples. But as studies became more complex and spread across different countries and continents, the inconsistencies in testing methods, equipment, and data interpretation became clear. These differences often led to unreliable results that could put entire studies at risk. Central labs emerged to solve these problems. By offering standardized testing procedures, advanced data capture systems, and streamlined logistics, they replaced the fragmented local lab model with a cohesive, quality-driven approach. Today, central labs are integral to modern clinical trial design and execution. Let's now talk about what central labs actually do. First, they provide standardized testing across all trial sites. This means that regardless of where the samples are collected, the test results follow the same validated protocols and use the same equipment, ensuring consistency and reproducibility. Second, central labs are responsible for sample management from collection to storage, transport, and even proper disposal. Every step follows strict protocols to protect the integrity of the sample and ensure it arrives in optimal condition for analysis. Third, they maintain quality control. Every test, every piece of data, and every sample is handled under controlled conditions with stringent quality assurance processes in place. This reduces the risk of contamination, degradation, or analysis errors that could impact the study. Fourth, many central labs offer specialized testing services that local labs simply can't. These include rare genetic analyses, complex molecular diagnostics, and biomarker testing, often essential in areas like oncology and personalized medicine. Finally, central labs play a huge role in data management. Using advanced systems like Laboratory Information Management Systems, or LIMS, they handle real-time data tracking, ensure seamless integration of lab results into trial databases, and support compliance with regulatory standards. So, what does all this mean for clinical trials? Central labs support trials in multiple important ways. First, they ensure consistency across sites. With all trial locations using the same testing standards, data becomes more comparable and ultimately more trustworthy. They also speed up decision-making. Because central labs often provide faster, more reliable results, study teams can make quicker decisions about subject safety, dosing, or treatment changes, potentially shortening the trial timeline. And perhaps most importantly, they support regulatory compliance. Central labs operate under strict international standards such as GCP and GLP, which simplifies the regulatory path and enhances the credibility of trial outcomes. Now let's summarize the key benefits of using a central lab. You get improved data quality, reduced risk of errors due to manual handling, and more consistent results across all your sites. Logistics are easier because the central lab coordinates sample shipment, storage, and testing. Communication between sponsors, CROs, and trial sites becomes more streamlined. And overall, you get a more cost-efficient operation by consolidating lab services under one roof. Now, let's shift to the role of technology. Because central labs today are as much about software and automation as they are about pipettes and test tubes. Automation allows labs to handle large sample volumes efficiently, reducing turnaround time and minimizing human error. Artificial intelligence and big data analytics enhance predictive modeling and decision-making. And systems like LIMS improve data traceability, audit readiness, and regulatory compliance. These technologies are transforming central labs into high-performance engines of modern clinical trials. Of course, central labs are not without challenges. Managing global logistics, from customs regulations to transport delays, can be complex. Handling large volumes of sensitive data comes with serious responsibilities around data privacy and cybersecurity. And maintaining quality control across a variety of therapeutic areas and study designs is a continuous challenge that demands expertise and vigilance. But despite these hurdles, the future of central labs looks incredibly promising. With innovations like AI-driven analytics, automation, and blockchain, these labs will only become more capable and more central to the research ecosystem. Their role in personalized medicine, biomarker analysis, and decentralized trial support is expanding rapidly. As clinical trials become more global and more digitally connected, the need for reliable, scalable, and standardized lab solutions will continue to grow. So, to wrap up, central labs provide the precision, accuracy, and regulatory readiness that modern trials demand. By standardizing lab testing, improving data quality, and using cutting-edge technologies, central labs play a key role in bringing new treatments to patients faster and more safely. For anyone involved in planning or managing clinical trials, understanding how to collaborate effectively with central labs isn't just helpful, it's essential. Thanks for tuning in, and stay curious about the systems that keep clinical research running behind the scenes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on clinical research. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment.